Howdy doody everybody, my name is KevGuuey and welcome back to Shining Song Starnova. If you missed the last episode, you can click on the eye on the top of the video to watch the previous episodes to get caught up. Nathan stood beside a truck-mounted crane as it raised a bundle of steel pipes to the 5th floor of the yet unfinished building. Oh no, I just remembered just bad things happening are happening to everyone. Alright. Unknown to her, someone had forgotten to perform the maintenance check on one of the 4 cables running from the pallet holding the pipes to the crane's main hook. The cable's connection to the pallet began to tear above her. Suddenly, the sharp sound of a steel cable snapping cracked through the night. Nathan looked up, only to see the pallet lose its stability. No! So from what I can remember is that Maria got bad touch from a person and she quit. And Julie is surrounded by 6 guys or something in the alleyway. Oh no! Watch out! The old site manager sprang to action and dived on top of Nathan. Exactly, the steel pipes tore loose from the pallet and rained down below. Nemu's eyes narrowed in disdain when Haruna entered the room. I'm back. Welcome back, Haruna-san. Welcome back, my dear. Oh, by the way, Nemu, I've got an opportunity for you. One of my colleague's assistants will be getting married this month. He's looking for a replacement. I could put in a good word for you. I see. Why do you continue down this path? You're already too old to be an idol. You want to be used for 2 or 3 years and then be dumped out well with no future? Kojiro raised his hands. Well, Nemu is a grown woman now. We can't be making decisions for her. Dear, you're always too lax with our daughter. I want to be an idol. I don't know why, but it's what I was born to do. Silence! Nemu's eyes turned cold. An ugly woman like Haruna-san wouldn't understand what it means to be an idol. What? Nemu. I won't waste another word on this nonsense. I'm going to be an idol, and nothing you say will stop me. You insolent girl, you have no idea how this world works. Aki's mother gripped her daughter's shoulders. Foo, I see. So Aki-chan's finally going to be an idol again. You'll do well, won't you? Of course I will. I made some stupid mistakes last time because I was inexperienced, but this time I know the ropes already. Ah, your mother's so happy, Aki-chan. She's so proud you'll be an idol again. Tell the truth, your mother's in quite a bit of trouble. But none of that'll matter if Aki-chan becomes an idol again. Oh my gosh, did you borrow money from the mafia and then now you don't have money to pay them back? Oh boy. You bring mommy home lots of money again, won't you? To make the both of us happy again, won't you? This mother's very abusive. That's the idea. Foo, Aki-chan will save mommy again. Aki-chan will always be mommy's #1 idol. I'll be #1. Mika's inside suddenly plunged. What? Why? Why? Fears began to grip her heart. Live would be in front of other people, wouldn't it? Could she really sing and dance in front of hundreds of fans? Until recently she had never even spoken to anyone outside of her family, much less perform in front of others. Maybe it was only because of the others' enthusiasm that she had momentarily forgotten her fears. Mika knew they were different from her. They were all pretty and good at socializing. They could read the mood and appeal to emotions. But Mika had an overwhelmingly plain body and her hair was a disheveled mess all the time. Her head began to spin and she had to sit down on her bed. What am I doing? Trying to be an idol. Her head had been in the clouds. She was just looking away from the truth. Painful memories of her school days played. Pages upon pages of paper in her locker, all with the words "shit otaku" sprawled over them. What the heck? Man, see, that's what bullies are. Bullies are the worst. And they should always get consequences because, like, this is not right. All the popular girls snickering at her as she slumped by. Why am I trying to be popular now? I don't need to fit in with them. Reality can go to hell. Mika put the blankets over her. I'm just a shit otaku. There's no way I can be an idol. He had forgotten all this time. The truth she had always accepted. Or if she accepted it, all she had to do was keep her head down and remain a shut-in. She was just a human failure. Nasumi stood from her bed, suddenly wide awake. A sudden dark premonition had come over her. In her dreams, she was wandering through the empty halls of the Golden Calf offices. Hands had reached out for her clothes, voices sneered at her. What distraught her the most was that in the dream, she didn't seem particularly fazed by the assault on her modesty. In fact, for some reason, she wanted the hands to tear off her clothes. The hallways turned to an enormous stage where hundreds of thousands of people were watching. Nasumi had taken to the stage. She had no idea whether she was still clothed or not, but she wanted everyone to see her naked. She wanted everyone to know how beautiful she was. Ah, what an off-putting dream. It was just a dream. I shouldn't think too much about it. But for some reason, her heart was pounding and thoughts were racing through her head. I wonder if I'll always feel like this before every live. She looked out the window. The distant sound of an ambulance echoed through the city. I wonder how everyone else is doing. Not good! Not good whatsoever! Not good! I kept typing away on my computer. Really was burning the midnight oil now. But I couldn't afford to rest, now when everyone else was giving it their all. Suddenly my computer stopped responding. I clicked the mouse a few times and tapped the keyboard. No feedback. Did you save? Did you continue to save your stuff? No? Well, that's your fault. Threw my hands into the air. Shit. I couldn't believe it. My computer froze. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. It was finally the day of the live. Despite having stayed late to work, I practically jumped out of my futon when my alarm went off. My body was on high alert. Today was the day. I rushed to the office, my heart ready pounding. Oh, morning, producer-san. As expected of our busybody full lolly, Aki had beat me to the office. Good morning, ready for the big day? Of course I am. I don't know about the others, though. So early. They should be here in a moment. Just as I said that, the door opened.
Producer?
Oh. Julie's okay? Oh, thank goodness. Good morning. Listen to this, producer-san. You wouldn't believe what happened last night. I got hassled by these super annoying guys. There were like 8 of them, all surrounding me. But oi, that sounds shady as hell. You think they could have been Yakuza? Well, they just seemed like garden variety losers to me, but it was annoying as hell to get away from them. They kept following me for at least 10 minutes. Just because Julie dresses like a super beach that she attracts that kind of attention. Well, I'm glad you managed to get away from them. Remember, you're an idol now, so you need to be more careful of guys trying to pick you up on the streets. Just one suggested photo is all it takes to get the rumor mill started. The paparazzi's out to sell gossip, not report the truth. And that's what you're worried about. Alright, I hear you. Nasumi walked through the door. Good morning. It's a bright and sunny day today, isn't it? I hope that makes a lot of people come to the live. The 3 girls sat down on the sofa and talked amongst themselves. So far, so good. But where were the 4 other girls? I looked at the clock. It was now 8 a.m. I wonder why they were running late. Just then, Nemu walked through the door. I kinda had a feeling Nemu was gonna be next. Don't worry, not everyone's here yet anyways. Did something happen? Please not worry too much, producer-san. Surely these sorts of disagreements occur in every family. In any matter, my parents have permitted me to participate in the live, so there shall be no further complications. Alright. But where were the others? Nemu opened the door again, revealing a white strand of hair hiding behind the edge of the doorframe. Mika-chan, I found you! Mika pulled her head back and attempted to make a run for it. Nemu grabbed a hold of her and plopped her down into the office. Mika crumbled to all fours and crawled behind the sofa, her head buried in her hands. Mika, what's the matter? As I suspected, being an idol in front of a live audience is too big a task for someone like myself. The darkness is where I belong, specifically the cozy darkness of an 8 tatami apartment with the curtains firmly shut. Producer-san, this is beyond my abilities. I'm sorry, but a human failure such as myself cannot be expected to sing and dance like an idol. And in truth, I was just a human failure all this time. Oi, Mika! It's totally normal to get nervous before a live. Get a hold of yourself! He knelt down and tried to coax Mika into returning to normal. Mika, you practiced hard for this. Besides, a human failure would never even have managed to come this far. Mika's eyes welled up with tears as she looked at me. Producer-san! Crawled into my lap and bawled into my chest. I only want to be a part of anime. But this is reality. The cold, hard fact is that I am neither pretty or talented enough to become an idol. Why did I ever decide to sign on to this fool endeavor? I should have remained in the comfort of my home and enjoyed the idol world in front of the television screen, safely wrapped inside a warm blanket. Well, this is not an anime, and I cannot simply transform into a magical idol girl merely because I believe in the power of love. Well, that we are not assured a happy ending merely for fighting on the side of justice. Well, the unavoidable plot, irrelevant disaster strike with no foreshadowing whatsoever. Well, be upon this cruel reality. Mika awkwardly patted the back of her head. It's alright, Mika. It's totally normal for girls to cry before they're first alive. Puni-chan, you're really getting on my nerves. Aki knelt down and gripped Mika's shoulders. Of course the world's unfair. Of course real life's a scary-ass place. But only pussy cowards hide in the dark and wait for a quiet and lonely death. You gotta march out, grab life by its horns, and wrestle it to the ground if you want to get anywhere in this world. Success ain't just gonna be handed to you on a platter. You gotta fight till you go crazy. You gotta be so scared, so witless that you wanna die. Or else you ain't doing it right. But... Aki-chan's words are correct, but Mika-chan, we're here for you as well. Aw, don't worry about it. We're all... The door slammed open, interrupting the girl's dramatic pep talk. Who's? Yeah! Oh, I like that a lot. And I'm gonna end the episode here, everybody. We're gonna find out in the next episode what, if everything's gonna be alright with Natan, with Maria. I mean, she's probably super duper drunk, but, and I hope she's alright, and hopefully people are alive at Natan's place. Woo! So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Shining Song Starnova. If you guys didn't, please slime that like button and subscribe down below for more awesome videos. Thank you everybody for watching this episode, and you will hear me in the next one. Goodbye!